Rivals, this is Xonia, and you are in the zone. We'll be doing our 5 matches for ELO in this video, so let's get started. Today, I just want to focus on finishing my Bangers mission. I need to win some matches with Bangers, and so I'm just going to make a Bangers deck. We're going to try and keep it, again, to 25 stars. Obviously, we have to for ELO, so let's try and take a look. I've already got some sorting in here. If you want to skip ahead, I'm going to go ahead and put a link in here. You can skip straight to the matches, but very quickly I'm just going to try and make a deck. I'm not going to do anything serious this week because I've got a couple other really long videos that I'm putting out for you guys, and so I don't want to keep you in trouble with all the videos that you watch or anything like that. Actually, the big reason is because I just don't have the time in order to probably get all of these out, and so if I keep it short, then my videos will process much faster and I won't have to worry quite as much. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. So when we're thinking of 2-star cards, I really like Pearl. It doesn't look like she's out for right now. I should have... that's right. Okay, so we're trying to build this deck. We're working on building this deck in the new Urban Rivals deck builder, and it's not enjoyable to go through this process whatsoever because every time you put a card into the deck or pull it out of the deck, you're going to get this really long wait period. So I'm going to pull it out, and the key to making this a much faster process is going to be to not actually put things in and out of your deck, but to put them into the deck creation bar at the top, and then save it as a preset. And then by doing that, then you can set the preset as your deck, and that will make everything go much, much more easily. You don't even have to save it as a preset, really, but... I talked about this in my other video for explaining all of this. It's very long, so I want to try and keep it kind of short. But essentially, this is not your deck. This place here, this is not your deck. This is your selection area. And so if I just click on the card, okay, click on Blaster CR because he's available this week. Here he shows up on the deck, the selection area, and then you can set this as your deck later if you want to. Okay, so really I just need to remember to only click. So we're going to put Doogsnop in, we're going to put Pearl in. Okay, I'm just looking around for some of the cards that I personally really like and I think will go well in the deck, cards that I like to play with. B-Boy's off limits this time. Oh, Tasty Taste, of course. If only I could fit Shan in there. If only Shan. I'd really like to try and get everything from here. So let's just throw a bunch in here that I wouldn't mind having, and then we'll move on and see how everything turns out later. Okay, so let's go back down here, and Randall's not the best, but he's a pretty good 3-star card. Let's see, no, not Clifford. If Clifford went up there, then that needs to be ended right now. Okay, good. He's not up there. Who else? How many do I have right now? What do I have right now? 22 stars. Means I've got room for one more 3-star. I'm not even really concerned about what's wrong with my deck. There's probably quite a bit wrong with my deck. I'm sure that if I spent some time, this would be much better in the long run, but so these are kind of the cards that I'm looking at that I want the most. Let's head back. So I really like Zoe. I think Zoe is an amazing card. Absolutely fantastic. And should definitely be in anyone's deck ever. Clora's SOB is going to be really helpful. Shogun is going to be able to do a little more damage. Doesn't really matter, though. It doesn't really matter. I do like Garrick as well. So, let's see. What do we have here? We've got 34 stars, and we need to get rid of 2 cards. Okay, so that means we need to get rid of 9 stars. Okay, so I need to put some lower star cards in my deck as well then. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to put my 5-star in, and I'd really like to keep my 5-star in there. Is there anyone else I'm comfortable slotting in? You know, I'll go a little risky. We'll go with Krink. Krink LD is fine. The damage is going to be variable. I don't really like that. I would rather... Let's just go with Clune. Why not? We'll do a superpower manipulation bonanza kind of deck here. So that means I'm probably going to have to get rid of Shogun and Chlora. Okay, and we're at 29. That means I've got to get rid of 1 more 4-star in order to make this fit. So the question is, do I want Blast or CR, or do I want Vermin N? Vermin N is my only DR right now. I hate going into this without DR, but you know what? Let's just go with an all-offensive, straight bangers deck. We're good for ELO, so let's just set this as our deck. Okay. Fantastic. So this is the fastest way, I think, to actually set something as a deck. Do not add the cards one at a time, or you will be driven insane. You will be maddeningly insane trying to put them all in. Also, notice here I have 1,196 out of 1,112 characters. 98%. I think it's supposed to be the other way around, maybe. I think it's 1,112 out of 1,106. Anyway, whatever. Not a big deal. Alright, so let's just head straight to the ELO. Obviously, there's a lot of talking that we could do here. The best way just to play is to hit the play button, obviously. There's really no other good way. Oh, excellent. I have a message. Someone is trying to talk to me. It's actually going to be way faster to check that in-game instead of... Oh, I've won a chest. Fantastic. Oh, this is like the 3rd day in a row. It's been nothing but XP. Ugh. Horrible. Alright, give me 1 second just to check my, my mailbox. Alright, so we'll go down here to ELO. Again, just to check, again, 1,000 for right now. This is all last time. This is nothing for this time. So let's get into it. Again, I'm going to play this really kind of quick and dirty. I'm not actually going to try and do an excellent job for ELO this week because I want to try and keep the videos as short as possible. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to talk about the ins and outs of the moves that I've made. But one thing that I will find interesting, and maybe can be good for you as well, is if you will go ahead and give me your comments on how I did for ELO. So for example, I'm going to try and play relatively fast without explaining things. If there's anything you don't understand, or if there's anything that you think that I could have done better on, then please go ahead and leave me a comment, assuming that I can find someone to play me, because there are only 94 players in ELO right now. Oh, you are not good. Someone play me. All right, I'm gonna fast forward through this whenever the video. Just fast forward through this until I actually get a match. Only 94 players. Yay! Adrian 28, level 25. We got Elk, Mock, Vladimir, and Zero Dead versus Blaster CR, Duke, Snop, Clune, and Tasty Taste. Okay, so SOA is going to stop everything that I've got for abilities, which is very unfortunate. It's going to put me pretty low, but I've still got some decent cards coming out here. So, don't want to lead early with something high, so it's not going to do me any good. Maybe I will give a little bit of commentary here, but my main thought right now is that because I don't have any of my ability, and because he does have his abilities and has potential to do quite a bit of damage, he's got Elk, which he can throw as defeat, he's got Mock, which he's going to want revenge for, he's got Zero Dead and Vladimir. He could go big at the beginning, but I doubt he's going to want to go big versus Doogsnop because he's 7 power. Could have saved Doogsnop for later because of the 7 power, or the 9 power, which would have made him excellent against anyone, but if I play him early and I do get beaten, it will give me a pill advantage, which is what I'm looking for. I can also play very few pills, so if he wastes Elk now, I at least know that that's happened. Ultimately, I don't have to play Duke Snop with a lot of pills, and I want to conserve my pills for this battle to make sure that I use them when they are needed most. Zero Dead. Yeah. That's about the worst case scenario there. So ultimately now I need to look out for Vladimir. If he hits me with Vladimir, then it's over. I'm really tired of not being able to see all of the pills and life value totals for everything. Really frustrating. So what's he got here? He could go with Elk and then Mock, or if he throws Vladimir out straight out, then I kind of have to try and block that. He's probably not going to throw Vladimir, which means he's got to choose between Elk and Mock, which means Elk is going to be his likely play. He has to decide how many pills he wants to try and beat me with. I can either throw Blaster, Clune, or Tasty Taste. I'm not going to throw Blaster. I'm not going to throw Tasty Taste. What I want is I want Blaster to go against Vladimir. Vladimir right now can do 65. If I've got 8, then that means I need 9 pills. 9 pills. I'm going to throw Clune. I'm going to lose 1 pill, which means I need 10, which means that this will put me exactly at what I need, and he'll have to play at least 1 pill over me in order to win. Excellent. It's exactly what I was hoping for, and now all I have to do is kind of beat Vladimir. And what that means for me then is that Vladimir can do 7 if he does extra damage. If he Furies, then I'll be in trouble. I'm going to at least get a tie out of this, because when I play Tasty Taste, he will be forced to play Vladimir in order to win. If he does not play Vladimir this round, he loses. If he does play Vladimir and he doesn't Fury, then I can easily beat Mock with Blaster CR with a Fury, and I should be able to win there as well, I believe. And as long as my Blaster wins, then I am in good shape. Hopefully he'll either throw a 1-pill Mock, hoping that he can win with Vladimir, or he will throw Vladimir and Fury. If he does Fury, I've got 1 more life than him, which means that I can Fury as well on Blaster CR. So pretty much no matter what, this is at least a tie game, if not a win for me. So the best play for him right now is going to be all-in Vladimir. But of course, he'll be worried about Tasty Taste, so the chances of that happening, it's kind of risky. So maybe he'll just go for the attempted sneak. Oh, there's Mock. I win. Alright, good game, Ariane 28. Yep. I know you win, but it doesn't matter. Alright, that's 1. Let's move on. Second match. Hopefully second match. Is anyone else on? Someone fight me! Yay! Luva. Okay, level 58. Knows his stuff. Oh, we got frozen. And the nightmare. So basically, we know that the goal is probably going to be lose round 1, win round 2, lose round 3, win round 4 if possible. But he does have Aaron, which means that this could get super ugly super fast. I'm expecting a lead with Loki. Interesting. Okay, so he's probably just going to go for the Edwin straight up loss. The interesting thing is Blaster 8 is going to go down to 5. Edwin will be at 3. So I'm going to low pill Blaster. Maybe he has actually gone pretty far in. Oh! Well played, Luva. Well done. Oh, super lame. Alright. Well, again, I'm pretty much in a little bit more trouble now because Pearl and Zoe are going to be okay, but I need more pills definitely to be able to beat Loki. My guess is he's going to throw off Mahimata. Alright, maybe I'll just skip through all that. Sorry, I had to answer a phone call there. Thankfully, my opponent still has not gone yet. I'm expecting Mahimata with nothing. Or, yeah, oh, Aaron. Okay, good. We'll get Aaron out of the way. Did he get really risky and only play a few? Okay, so this gives me a pill lead for sure. And so now all I have to do is make sure that I don't completely lose. Now, he's going to know that I've got Zoe left. My guess is that he's probably gone all in with Mahimata. That's my guess. But Loki... Well, let's just see how it goes. Okay, so I am going to win both rounds, but I'm not going to be able to do enough damage. I would have had to have Furied. That's why I hesitated there for a bit. Oh well, that's okay. Alright, let's move on to our third match. See how it goes. Oh, we're back to Adrian 28 again. Alright, so same, almost the exact same situation as before. I drew the exact same hand, but this time he has Methane instead of Mach, which will give him a bit more of an advantage against me. Okay, so how to proceed? This time I think I'll save Doog Snot. See if I can sneak in Clune or Tasty Taste early. The question is, do I want to try and do Clune first, or do I want to try and do Tasty Taste first? Tasty Taste has higher power, but less damage. Do I want the extra damage or not? He has significantly more damage on his cards, especially with Methane and Vladimir. Really what I need to do is I just need to stop Methane and Vladimir from winning. If I can stop both of them from winning, then I will be in excellent shape. What to do, what to do. Well, I guess we'll go Tasty Taste first. Why not? Apparently Adrian 28 remembers me. Alright. 2 pills with Elk. I'm okay with that. My turn to play. I really want to say Dugsnop, but if I do, it means that he's probably going to go in big. So if I play Clune, I'm expecting him to play quite a bit more. We'll be tied on power. Basically, what do I need to stop Vladimir? Okay, we've got 66 plus 5 is going to be 71. 9 and 8 is going to be 72. So I can play 4 pills. Alright. Let's see how it goes. So we got 2 options here. He's either going to go in big or semi-big with methane, or we might see just a few pills with 0 dead. Maybe medium pill, 3, 4 with 0 dead, maybe methane. He could go 6 with methane. I don't think he would go all the way in with Vladimir now. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But because Dugsnop only has 2 damage, that's my big issue right now, is if he goes in big with methane or Vladimir, I'm going to be in big trouble. I'm going to have to hope that he went really, really far in and not just like 5 or 6 on methane. If he 5 or 6 pills methane, then this match is over, basically, because he's already done 10 damage, and I'm going to have to Fury just to tie him. And that's going to be the end of this. Let's see what he decides. Love waiting. Honestly, his best bet is probably not to overpill. That's kind of Geist's one thing that they really have to be careful of. Because I took some time and because I've thrown Clune, which is my least... My worst, I should say. My worst card. The thing about it is that even if I guess I should have thought about this as well. Like, even if I do stop Vladimir with Dugsnop, I'm not going to be able to do enough damage in order to win. Vladimir. Oh! Excellent. Fantastic. Oh, excellent. Oh, super, super great. Super great. Amazing. I think that's actually given me the win now, because Blaster is going to be 8, which means that he'll be able to get to 64. Both of these with 7 and 9 is going to be only 63. And so they're going to have to pill. I'm going to have to force at least 1 pill, but Dugsnop is 7. He's going to be 9 power, which means that even with methane doing 7, I'm going to be able to do 6 with Blaster, and I'm going to have 1 more than him. So it looks like, unfortunately for Adrian28, again, I'm going to end up beating him by just 0 pilling on Dugsnop, forcing him to play at least 1 pill. Now here's the real issue. I think this is actually the real issue here right now, is that he doesn't have to play any pills. Interesting. He could literally play 0 pills. He could play 0 pills and then try to win with methane. So if he plays 0 dead first... good play, good play. Okay, so... even if I play Dugsnop, then that means that methane will be able to win. So basically all I need to do is ensure that methane gets beaten. He's going to be able to do 70, because 2 will still give me Dugsnop. Okay, so 79 times 7? No, 9 times 8. Okay, so in this case, I want to play Blaster first instead of Dugsnop. Because then even if he just plays 1, we'll get a tie. But if he goes all in... Okay, And he's gone down to 4, which is excellent for me as well, because that now means that I will be able to Fury for the win. Two and one. Okay, we've got Berserk, Kawamashi, Roger, Misery, and Sprinter. Alright. Okay. I don't really care. I know this is probably way overpilling, but I'm okay with that. Oh, well then. Alright. Let's see what happens next. Let's see if he plays Kawamashi with nothing. 5, 14. I can afford to play a few more pills as well. The main thing here is all I need to do is make sure I lose once and then win with Tasty Taste. It's kind of one of my goals. If I do, that'll be 6. I can only do 8 damage total that way, and he'll be able to out-damage me almost no matter what. So I'm kind of hoping he does Kawamashi with like 1 extra pill maybe? If he plays Kawamashi with 1, trying to get Misery in, we'll even be even on pills. But he will get to play first, which means that he would be able to beat Tasty Taste. Unfortunate. Come on, 2 pill, 2 pill. Yeah, just 1. Okay, I'm still gonna be down 1 pill, but that's okay. That's what I needed. So I think this game is pretty much set, because he needs to play first. If he plays Sprinter, I can play Pearl. Again, I'll force the 1 pill, and then Tasty Taste will be able to beat Misery because I will play first this time instead of second, which is the bonus against Misery, because they'll both be at 10 power. Whereas if he throws Misery first, again, I can throw Pearl. Doesn't matter, because then Tasty Taste will be 10 power the round after. I don't think there is anything he can do to stop me, because I've already got a 7 life lead. So basically just throw off with Pearl and then win the last round with Tasty Taste. Good game, Denise. So this puts us at 3 and 1. Ooh, I can get a KO. You don't get ELO KOs that often. Sorry, I don't like being a poop, but it's hard to get ELO KOs, so I think I'll take it where I can get it. It's not too bad. I'm really happy with this, because he's got what? 3, 6, 9. 13 stars versus my 10, so 3 stars down. Got lucky, called some of the really important rounds that I needed to, so. All right, one more match, guys, one more match. Keep it fast this week. Turneath, 48, not too bad. Junks and Piranhas. I've got Randall, Garrick, Doug Snop, and Blaster CR. Wraith, Ironjaw, Tremor, and Romana. Not the kind of cards I wanted to see. Those are all really solid, good cards, whereas I feel like mine are not nearly as solid. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Ultimately, yeah. Well, Blaster is not going to work as well against Ironjaw or Wraith. So it's going to be better to use Blaster against Romana or Tremor. Doing the damage will also help. He's got a lot of pill and kill shots, so he probably hasn't pilled too much. 7 would bring you down to 5. I'm going to be at 7. 13. We don't want to go too far in, but I could get completely wiped out on this. Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead and play this and make him maybe think that I haven't played too many pills. I doubt he's going to go that far in, but if I can just go ahead and win this next round, I'll feel a little bit better because I can stop Ironjaw's kill shot with Randall, and hopefully I can turn this into a 50-50 situation. I'm not expecting to see a whole lot of pills here from Tremor. Yep, I should have played a lot less. But I'm still going to go back up to 6. He's not going to play a lot with Wraith because I'm really surprised he did that, because his fast play pretty much indicated to me instantly that there was no way that he played a lot of pills there. And then I can just stop. And the other issue here is you know he has Ironjaw, so you know he's gonna, well, not know, but you can pretty much assume that he's gonna go for that kill shot. So if he had played without the kill shot, I think it might have given him what he needed. All right, well, we very luckily managed to turn that round into, or that match into, a win as well. And that's all for today, so thanks for watching. If you like this video, feel free to like it, share it, and leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more of my Urban Rivals videos. This is Xonia, and you are in the zone.